First play of the period will be a second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got the first down and more. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Motion from the back. On the option. He'll toss it. Oh, a lot of space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice.
It's a running room. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. The give on the inside. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? Makes the grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Topper. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over the Gloopers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
All right, on offense, you're trying to catch them napping on 3rd and long. You try to run the football, but good job by the defense not being fooled and giving themselves an opportunity now to get the ball back.
Yeah, and you got to do a better job not getting in 3rd and long. Offense has to be better on 1st and 2nd down, so you're not forced to these 4th down situations where now you're in limbo of what you want to do.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39?
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The offense changing the play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in. that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it up?
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll move the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Makes his man miss.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That was a nice swap. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. He's going to take off. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Rides the back on the option, the give. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Canes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, the running back has it. Ernie on the Jets. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Going with the ground game left. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Canes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line.
Touchdown, Miami! And they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. He's halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier.
Just steamrolling the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Hilltoppers are on the move. They're going to run it to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
The give to the back. And the Hilltoppers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Timeout is called by the defense and 12 seconds remain in the football game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.